But they're so noisy. You up here? Probably. Oh, you are. Oh dear. What a strange series of events. I definitely don't want to fight here. This place is so noisy. There's zombies everywhere, making me wonder if there's a dungeon with a spawner. It would be nice to come across. How's my shield doing? Decent. Surprisingly decent considering I've used it to avoid being blown up a few times. Oh. Oh, is that where you are? Oh. And this is why you have a sword in 2 slots instead of just 1. So you can switch just like that in the middle of battle. Where is this? More ravinery. Oh! Go away! Not the time. Whoop. I'm safe, dudes. Yet another ravine. I don't know if it's one that I've explored a bit of. I've lost track of what's what. Oh, I hear a splodge. As in a slimy boy. To my left. I wouldn't mind finding that. That trader that visited my home did have slime balls for sale, but it was 1 per 4 emeralds. So, you know, bugger that. That's expensive just for some slime. But, you know, in real life I'd probably pay it. Do like a nice bit of slime every now and then. Or is it over there? Maybe. Bridge gives me the willies. I can hear him. Oh, there's a massive one, that is. It's like a boss room. He looks so confused as well. Oh, hi. Now that was a tough boss. You don't even do much damage. Why do these enemies exist? There we go. Slimy goodness. Level up jingle. No, oh, it only does it when you reach 30. The ding ding thingy. that sounds like a you got a message sound on your phone sound. Let me just quickly, you know, just in case, refresh that chat. Going on up here. God, I have to say that every time I'm going into a dark area, what we got going on here? Same thing we've always got going on, Pinky. Taking over the world. What? That's not what's going on. I've never even watched Pinky and the Brain. Maybe I should sometime. No one needs this much coal. Yum. Yum. Nope, don't want that. And this is indeed somewhere I've been. No idea where, but good to know. This might have been one of those places where I decided to turn back. I vaguely remember 2 dark hallways that head into more dark hallways. Ridiculous. Who could get lost here? Everyone. Hup, 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 hup. And a hup, and a hup, and a hup-fuddy-dup. Is this an express stairway to the surface? Probably not. Which is a good thing, because I probably wouldn't know where I am. Dead end. This place is so confusing, now I don't know if I'm even going to bother blocking it up. So many winding paths that connect up with others. I'll probably run into one of my blocked up places from behind. But you know, I do love running into places from behind. I think you know exactly what kind of places. More torches. We really don't need that bow. Yeah, we've got good enchanted ones at home. All the arrows, but alright for now. Get out of the way, stuff that I dropped. Oh! Whee! Might as well block it. That'll do. Yes, hello? This way looks more potentially dead-endy. Damn right it does. Oh. I wonder how the durability of stuff works, like if it's every block you mine, or every certain amount of time that you spend mining. As in, I wonder if I just keep going like this, will it ever drain? Probably not. And I really don't need all the coal, but it's so hard to resist. It doesn't even look treasury. Now I'm curious if there's anything over this lava. Even if it is a bit scary to cross. Oh, it's not really, we can just do this. Bubble. Bubble. Ah! Who would have thought it would be so dark when you block off all light? Hi, Powerwolf. You decided to emerge from the shadows. Yeah. It's not the same. Who are you? I don't want the redstone. Stop it. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. Well, looks like there is more tunnel, but far enough that I can't be arsed. Although I wouldn't mind having a look. There could be anything over there. If only I'd brought a bucket. Yeah, there was some water back here. Where was that? It was here. I think it's time for a patented Not patented patented at all, actually. Just an outpost. Oh. Oh, there. Some imposter. But how are you today, imposter? Oh. Face the right way, even though I'm never going to be here again, in all likelihood. Right, how much? 3. Get rid of the gravel. Don't get rid of the cobblestone. Yeah, we don't need 2 pieces of flint. We don't need all that. Wait. We can do this now, which is extremely useful. Do it with the coal as well, save up all the space. Go on. Right, there we go. Bucket, water, sorted. Much easier way of getting across the lava. Dark Moor. Oh, I did find a full album on YouTube and briefly listened to it, but I didn't listen to much of it because what the heck, Nick? Because there was a stream going on that I wanted to watch, but it sounded good. Sounded like some pretty typical power metal, I guess. Is it considered power metal? I think so. I would put some of that on during the stream, but some music gets streams muted, and since this is going on YouTube, it's probably not a good idea. But as long as I remember, I do want to have a bit more of a listen, because it sounded good. What I did here reminded me mainly of Rhapsody of Fire. Oh. I guess it's probably largely just because it's that kind of music. Oh wait. Somehow I missed the message before that. But glad you are not too mouldy. Or glad Powerwolf is not too mouldy anyway. He's still with us somewhere. It's a real shame what happened to him though. Pretty unbelievable how something like that could happen to one so fuzzy. Oh, good choice. Because they did a song called Power of the Dragon Flame, so obviously they're one of the best. That's the main song I remember by them anyway, for obvious reasons. But there's so many bands like that. Almost feels like there's more of that kind of music than other kind of metal. But I'm sure there's loads of that as well. I just don't generally look for any of the other types of metal these days. There was another... oh, Blind Guardian. That was another one I was going to say found fairly recently. Or maybe was told about fairly recently. But I think it was probably around a year ago by now. But I was told about that. Knowing how time goes. Everything is longer ago than you feel like. Nothing! Yeah. I don't know if I've heard any of Rhapsody's newer albums, but I haven't listened to them in a long time. I hope Fire, Wind and Thunderstone are still going on as well, because their most recent albums are still good. Or I still liked them anyway. Those were some of my favourites, along with Sonata Arctica. Oh, vinyl, isn't that like... oh! Isn't that like those old things that you put on a record player? Things? Yeah. It might have even been you or someone in the community that told me about Blind Guardian. I don't remember anymore. There's certainly a lot of good stuff out there. Yeah, a million of it. I've already got 2 full sets of diamond armor at home because I did all the fudge tons of I did fudge tons of mining at Bedrock while watching streams. 28 diamond already from this expedition. What was that? Oh, hi. Don't just stand there and fight it. You probably could finish it off if you're real efficient like. Right, now we're in for some chop. This is a bit dangerous, this is, as in danger, not chop. That'll do. Ugh. A Blind Guardian even that old? I don't know, I don't think so. Maybe they do go back that far as well, but it's cool that some bands still produce vinyls for even their newer stuff. Keeping nostalgia alive. I wish games still, well, it wouldn't really be possible, but I was gonna say I wish games would still do like floppy disk versions that come with their games, but games are too big these days to go on floppy disk anyway. Hi. So instead I'll just have to enjoy my own floppy disk. Won't be floppy for long though. With I don't know, someone around. I can't think. It's Minecraft, there's nothing particularly sexy. Ender Dragon. I guess the slimes are alright as well, just imagine the squish. I wouldn't mind. Yes, I would actually. I'm not even gonna mess with that. Oh no, stop using the fortune. God, how much of that did I waste? It's alright, I've got another Fortune 3 diamond pickaxe at home. It might even be in— oh! That's the inventory! Wrong button. It's just like in real life. Just like in real life when someone comes to attack you. In your fear, you fumble about with your hands and accidentally open up your backpack. Flippin' heck. Yeah. Like, I've done some YouTubing for power metal and stuff, and there seems to be tons of it it's all like good enough and stuff, but a lot of it, even though it sounds pretty much the same and as good as anything else like Rhapsody and all that on the surface, there's just something about it that doesn't quite grab you as much or something. I'm not sure what it is though, but it does seem weirdly common. There was also Hammer something, was it Hammerfall? But I only tried those very briefly many years ago. And then one of their first songs or something was about killing a dragon, so I never listened to them again. Because I'm a weakling like that. Or maybe about fighting a dragon or something like that anyway. Actually, I think some of the lyrics were like, "Let the dragon bleed," or something like that. I'm not sure. Might have been. So fuck them. God. Rumble. I don't want to be here. Is there anything down here worth being down here for? Oh, my water bucket. Where's my water? That's a good game on iOS. With a cute crocodile called Swampy. A crocodile with a swampy oh! Arse. Yeah. I guess because it's all like fantasy sounding, and a lot of fantasy stuff is about fighting dragons. But at least Rhapsody is good. Singing all about the majesty of dragons, and I don't remember much of the lyrics in Power of the Dragon Flame, but I think it was like going on about the mighty roar and everything, and how perfect they basically are. No, just beastly and cool. Boing. Just like a penis. Beastly and cool. No. Boing. I don't want all that. Where are we now? Apparently somewhere else I've been. I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly, and I'm just going to hope that I come across the way out again someday. Because forget trying to figure out where I am in this place. Oh. Switching blocks too quickly. Chonk. And that's the last damn... No, it isn't. I have to start thinking about buggering off soon, though. The stream's been going too long. No. As in the cave. That'll do. Fine, I'll take some. It's been so long that I don't really remember much about Hammerfall. But yeah, Rhapsody, Firewind, Thunderstone and Sonata Arctica are the ones that mainly stood out to me. And I guess Nightwish if that counts. I don't know if that's the same kind of metal, but that was always one of my favourites. Especially the post-Tarja era, if that's how you say her name. Or well, mainly the Dark Passion play, is that what it was called? Album was my favourite one.